K-pop world is shocked by the terrible news that concerns one of the most shining stars in the global music industry, Jungkook, the youngest member of the phenomenal boy group BTS. In recent days, the virtual universe has been dominated by anxiety and worry after the emergence of a real threat directed at Jungkook. Not only shocking, this situation also shook the hearts of millions of his loyal fans, the ARMY, who are now united in a wave of protection and full support of their idol. The beginning, a stirring threat message. The issue began when a suspicious post began circulating on social media, especially on platform X, formerly Twitter, containing an explicit threat against Jungkook. The message contained creepy words alluding to a possible attack on her during a public event. It didn't take long. This upload spread quickly and sparked tremendous concern from fans. Several anonymous accounts that allegedly came from dark platforms or underground forums also reinforced speculation that certain parties were trying to harm Jungkook. BTS's agency, Big Hit Music, stepped in as soon as the information hit their radar. In an official statement, they admitted they were working with authorities and social media service providers to track down the source of the threat. Solidarity Army, cohesiveness without borders. The ARMY's community response is no joke. In a matter of hours, hashtags such as Protect Jungkook, Stay Safe Jungkook, and ARMY with Jungkook occupied trending positions in various countries. Fans from all over the world, from South Korea, the United States, Brazil, Indonesia, to Germany voiced their concerns and called for maximum protection for the idol. More than just a digital campaign, the ARMY also began rallying support in the form of mass reports of accounts spreading threats or hateful content against Jungkook. They gather evidence, compile informative threads, and coordinate through the Discord platform, Telegram, and other community forums to monitor the development of the situation. The ARMY also involves lawyers and NGOs that focus on protecting the rights of individuals and survivors of cyberbullying. This move shows how organized and dedicated ARMY is, not only as a fan, but also as an active and responsible social force answer. The ARMY, which is notoriously vigilant, immediately reported the post to various platforms and to BTS's agency, Big Hit Music, which immediately responded by stating that they would tighten security as well as cooperate with authorities. Big Hit Music official response. In an official statement, Big Hit Music confirmed that the safety of their artists is a top priority. They said that any form of threat would be dealt with legally without tolerance. The agency also confirmed that it has contacted the police and an additional security team has been deployed to ensure Jungkook and the other BTS members are safe. We will not ignore or tolerate threats against our artists. We have submitted all the evidence to the authorities and the legal process is ongoing. Big Hit said in an official statement. This move received full support from the public, especially the ARMY, which praised the agency's alertness and called for strict action against the perpetrators. United ARMY, Protect Jungkook trending globally. It didn't take long. The hashtags Protect Jungkook, We Are With Jungkook, and Stay Safe Jungkook immediately dominated trending topics on Twitter, X, TikTok, and Instagram. Millions of soldiers from around the world began a campaign to voice their concerns and support for Jungkook. Huge fan bases from countries such as South Korea, Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, the United States, to Brazil abounded to create threads, digital posters, to support videos to show that Jungkook is not alone. Some fan bases have even started contacting digital human rights organizations to ensure that perpetrators can be traced internationally if needed. Emotions and concern of fans. We will not be silent. For ARMY, Jungkook is not just an artist. He is an inspiration, a figure who has helped many people through difficult times through his music and warm personality. So when the threat came, the fans did not remain silent. Jungkook has given us so much passion, courage, and love. Now it's our turn to protect her, wrote one fan from Indonesia. Not only that, some ARMY even organized donations to support awareness campaigns regarding the dangers of doxing and cyber threat, making this momentum a reminder that digital security is everyone's right, including celebrities. Real fear. Threats in the real world. While many hope the threats are just a fad, past experience suggests that K-pop celebrities can indeed be real targets. A few years ago, A number of K-pop idols experienced scary experiences, such as attempted assaults at airports or stalking up to private residences. This condition makes the army increasingly vocal in demanding maximum transparency and security from the agency. They asked that Jungkook's schedule not be announced too far in advance, and that security be tightened noticeably. Not just in media statements. Global tensions, not the first threat. Unfortunately, this is not the first time Jungkook has faced a serious threat. As one of BTS's most popular and influential members globally, Jungkook has been the target of stalking stalkers, hackers, and personal threats. In previous years, several incidents, including attempts to access his personal data, as well as stalking up to hotels or filming locations, have been reported. However, this time the threat felt different. It's more systematic, more organized, and comes at the same time as Jungkook's increasingly crowded public schedule. Some observers even suspect there is a political or commercial motive behind this action, given the power of influence Jungkook has in the world of entertainment and global culture. Support from celebrities. Not only fans, some Korean celebrities also showed their support. Several fellow celebrities who know Jungkook personally expressed concern through social media, stating that they stand with the army in countering all forms of terror against fellow artists. He's a good man. It hurts so much to see someone as good as Jungkook being the target of this kind of hate, wrote a senior idol who once performed with Jungkook at a collaborative event. Jungkook calms fans. In the latest live broadcast on Weverse, Jungkook had touched on this situation subtly, calmly. He said that he trusted the fans and the security. Although he did not mention the threat directly, his gentle words became conditioning for the army, who had been anxious for days. I know you're worried, but don't be too scared. You've done a lot for me. I feel so blessed, she said with a small smile. The moment made many fans cry haru. Jungkook's courage and composure in difficult situations is a testament to his extraordinary maturity, despite being so young. The big lesson from this incident: the threat to Jungkook opens a broader discussion about artist safety in the digital age. In the midst of technological advances, it is easy for anyone to hide their identity and spread threats behind the scenes. But what is often forgotten is the psychological and emotional impact of this kind of terror. The army stressed the importance of stricter legal regulation of online threats and digital stalking. They also call on all fandoms to respect each other and not to condone fanaticism that goes beyond legal and moral boundaries. Conclusion: the power of love and solidarity. This event may have started from one person's evil intentions, but it ended by showing the power of love and solidarity for millions of people. ARMY once again proves that fandom is not only about music and entertainment, but also about humanity, loyalty, and protection of those who have given light in our lives. Jungkook may be in danger, but he's not alone. The army is behind him always. From the digital screen to the real world, their voices unite in one clear message: we will protect you, Jungkook.